Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about a new tool which is really amazing in my opinion, and it's there on the GitHub as open source. It's called Nimtable. Now, let me provide some context here, right? So, in a typical production environment, you will have hundreds, if not thousands, of Iceberg table, right? And you do need a better visibility among them. For example, what is the file distribution? You might want to see the commit history, right? You might want to preview the data. Maybe you want to run some SQL. So all of that can be taken care by a Nimtable. Let me show you what that is. Nimtable is the control plane for Apache Iceberg. It allows you to connect to multiple catalogs, S3Table buckets, glue catalog, REST catalog, and so on, right? So let's go to the official GitHub page and take a look at what is a Nimtable, and then learn how we can integrate that with Amazon S3 table buckets. Sharing my screen right now. All right, so you must be seeing the GitHub page. This is the official GitHub page for Nimtable. The control plane for Apache Iceberg. Here you can see a lightweight, easy to use platform to monitor, optimize, and govern your Iceberg table based on lakehouse. This is how the UI looks like. Here you can see catalogs, namespace, tables. You can also see recent activities. You can see watch lists. So all of that is also possible. Some of the key features, and of course we'll do a simple hands-on lab, is multi-catalog support, connect to Hive Metastore, Postgres via JDBC, REST catalog, AWS Glue, and S3 tables. Table exploration, inspect the table schemas, partitions, and snapshot. Interactive query, execute SQL queries directly from the platform. AI Copilot, I loved actually this one, AI Copilot. Intelligent assistant to help you with your Iceberg table exploration. So I actually went and tried it out. I said, hey, what are the tables I have? Which are the tables where I have maximum amount of data? And it actually does a very good job. We have file distribution analysis, visualize how the data files are distributed across partitions and snapshot. Table optimization, run file compaction and manage snapshot expiration, right? REST catalog compatibility, serve as a standard Iceberg REST catalog, adapting any underlying catalog to the RESTful API. Okay, now we read that. Let's do a very simple hands-on lab and see how we can integrate that with Amazon S3 table buckets. All right, so the first step is you need to go ahead and clone the repository. I have probably already done that particular step. As you can see in my IntelliJ IDE, I have Nimtable. You can just issue a git clone command from here. This is a repository. You can come here, click on copy URI, and then issue a git clone command. So now that I've cloned the repository, you can head over into the Docker folder, and here you will see Docker compose file. Now, since you want to use that with S3 tables, here you will see, let me actually go to services. You can see there are three services. We have a Postgres, which is using as a metadata, I believe. Nimtable, that's the Docker image there, right? So what you need to do is simply on the environment variables, add these three environment variables: AWS region, access key, and secret key. So go ahead and do this, and then we're gonna spin up the stack using Docker compose up -- build. So I went ahead and entered my credentials, and now I'm just gonna start the container. Docker compose up -- pull always, and this will of course run your containers in the background. You can add -d, so that's gonna run in the detach mode. Now once that is done, now let's probably head over to, you can open up a new browser and head over to localhost. I believe 3000 is where the UI is hosted. So let's go to the UI. And here you can see I already have a catalog because again, I already ran that from the past project, right? So I just want to show you that. If you are prompted with the username password, the username is admin and the password is admin as well. Now coming to the dashboard, here you will see total tables, table that needs compaction. You can add certain tables for watch list. You can see all the recent activities. Here you can also naturally ask questions to the Copilot, right? So I found that pretty amazing in my opinion. Namespace, here you can see all the namespace that I have. This is my personal AWS account, of course. I go to table, I can see my two tables that I have. These are again sample mock data. I can see total number of data files, I can see size. Of course, again, this is a test table, so you don't see that much size, but the actual production table, which is terabytes and terabytes, you will see all the amazing insights here. You can click here, and if I actually zoom out a little bit here, so here you can see total number of data files, the sizes of their total records. Beautiful thing that I actually liked is the positional delete file. So actually shows is, so for example, if you're using a more table, right, you will see how many positional delete files are there, records, the size of it. So now it's great, right? Because now it allows me to monitor my table growth. I really like this, then I think they have also recommendation based on that, right? So that's something I really loved it. Total files, they also show you like a distribution over here, right? As you can see, table context, it shows you that. Table information, it shows you the table UUID, the location of the table. So that's cool. Last updated, so when was the last this table was updated? So I actually liked it. Here I can see the schema as well, so that's pretty good. Partition spec, how this particular table is partitioned, and the properties. Here you can see I'm using compression, right? Z standard, right? So that's amazing. I can take a look at all of that. Another thing is I can go to data preview, and this will actually query my Amazon S3 table buckets via Glue IRCC endpoints, right? So again, I'm running on the Docker container, so again, it could take a little bit time. So just wanna show you that particular part. Let's probably go to preview. Here you can see, right? Event ID, event type, some sample payload and the data set. So again, I'm able to see a preview of the data set right from my platform over here, which is great in my opinion. There is a tab up which says optimize table. So in case if you want to run compaction, you can do that. Version control is where you would see your snapshot ID, the date when it happened, the operation, and you see a nice graph. Of course, I don't have much data. It's a test table. So hopefully, but again, that's there. You can also see users over here. So again, I really liked it, right? And over here, if you come to catalogs, you can just click on create catalog. Here you can see all the options. A REST catalog, JDBC with S3Tables, glue catalog. You want to load from the config file, you want to load from Spark CLI parameters, or this. So they have all the options. And again, all you just need to do is just put the values here and then just click on create catalog. And then you will have all the insights, over here. And again, they have a copilot, which I thought it's really nice. So I can say, hi, can you tell me how many tables I have or what tables I have here? And you can naturally chat here. So I mean, it's really amazing. Like, I have that capability right in the browser, right? I can ask questions and it does a good job, of course. So let's see. Okay, so that's my catalog name. I think it gave me that, and of course it's spitting out some information out there. Of course, again, feel free to play with it. I just wanted to give you an overview of this one. I do think there is also one more that I need to explore. I think there is a repository. Let me see if I can probably show you. If you go to Nimtable over here, I think I saw a Rust-based compactor here, Iceberg compact. So I still need to try this out. So here, this is a Rust native performance, low latency, high throughput compaction with memory safety guaranteed, right? So it's a Rust-based compactor for Iceberg. I want to try it out. I'm going to try it out soon. But for now, I hope you have enjoyed. And they do have a Slack channel. So in case if you have any question, join the Slack channel and ask them questions. Because when I was getting started, I had few questions on how to get started or what parameters to use, and the Slack channel is also always useful. People are really helpful in general. That's all I have. I hope you enjoyed a peek overview of a Nimtable. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. And with that being said, keep smiling, keep programming, and I will see you in the upcoming next video.